A number of WordPress-specific features have been added to PhpStorm 8. In this screencast, we'll see how we can get started with them. We can create a new WordPress plugin by using the WordPress plugin project type. After giving it a name and providing the path to a WordPress installation, PhpStorm generates a project for us. To get completion support for hooks and other WordPress functions, we'll need to follow PhpStorm's suggestion here and add WordPress to our include path. Right after that, we can start coding in the generated skeleton file. Now let's open an existing project. When the project is recognized as a WordPress plugin, we will be offered to enable support for WordPress. Let's do that. We'll need to provide the full path to a WordPress installation so that PhpStorm learns about WordPress and its hooks and can provide code completion and so forth. We can also enable WordPress coding style. Don't worry if the pop-ups disappear along the way. These messages are still available from the event log. Let's fix that include path and set a PHP interpreter at once. Now let's start working on some code. All hooks and filters from WordPress core are indexed, so they come available whenever we use add action or add filter. Note that when we want other plugins hooks here as well, we may have to add them to the PHP include path. Now let's register the init hook in our plugin. Once we register a hook, the left gutter will let us navigate to its invocation. Simply clicking it will bring us to the exact location where the hook is invoked. Speaking of navigation, we can also navigate to the hook callback. We can simply hover it and control-click, and this will bring us there. If we want to know where we are registering hooks in our plugin, we can use Find Usages. It will show us a new tool window with all registrations our plugin is doing. Not sure about a WordPress function or hook? Using the context menu, we can search for it on WordPress.org. The context menu will launch our browser and perform the search. The WordPress command line tools can be used to manage our WordPress installation. We can install it from WordPress.org or using Composer. Let's install it by adding a dependency to our project. We can search for it, select the version and download. Clicking install will do the trick. Once downloaded and installed, we can enable it through the settings under command line tools. Let's click add and pick the right one. PhpStorm will recognize the path when installed using Composer. As we can see, the commands have been recognized. We can now open the command line tools and work with the newly added WordPress one. The IDE gives us completion on the various commands and parameters. Lastly, we can let PhpStorm run PHP Code Sniffer inspections on our WordPress project. PHP Code Sniffer is a tool designed to detect violations of a coding standard, in this case the WordPress one. I've already installed the WordPress coding standards rules on my machine using pair. The only thing left is enabling it through the settings. Under Inspections, we can tick PHP Code Sniffer and pick the correct coding standards. I've installed several rule sets, but let's go with the general WordPress one. In the editor, we will now see PhpStorm's inspections as well as violations of the WordPress coding standards. Let's fix this one. There we are. Of course, all other PhpStorm tools and features are there for WordPress too. Debugging, profiling, refactoring, database support, version control support and so on. It's all there. Check our website for more information and tutorials. Thank you for watching. Until next time.